this. That's beautiful. Hey, what's up, friends? Welcome back, and to anyone who's brand new here, welcome to the show. My name's Anton, and this is the Anton Czachor Show, and today's episode is brought to you by Mark. And so Mark has requested Dolores O'Riordan's Ordinary Day off of her solo record, Are You Listening? And to anyone who doesn't know who Dolores O'Riordan is, she is an Irish singer and songwriter who was most famous for fronting the alternative rock group, the Cranberries, when Dolores has recently passed away a couple of years ago. So, yeah, so this is going to be a special one. And yeah, I know almost nothing about Dolores. I know almost nothing about the Cranberries, so this will be, a very brand new experience for me. And before we get into it, as always, if you guys have any song requests for me, please leave them in the Discord, first link down below. And that's it, so let's get into Dolores O'Riordan, Ordinary Day. Reminds me of a faster Sarah McLachlan a bit.
I can see that the darkness will erode. Looking at the corner of my eye, I can see that the sunshine will explode.
Very ethereal. Wow. This is like perfect. Like you guys know I love stuff like this. I love like moody, atmospheric, haunting stuff. Tori Amos, Kate Bush, Sarah McLachlan, Peter Gabriel, Sting. Like I love this like very artistic, moody, central music. You know, what I find interesting about this is most of that stuff is very low tempo, right? Like it's very slow, you know what I mean? A lot of just piano, but this one has a pace to it. And that's why I find this one a bit interesting.
This is the beginning of your day. Life is more intricate than it seems.
I love this. That's beautiful. Oh, that's cool. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, she fits very nicely into... Yeah, this is definitely, like, archetypally some of my favorite kind of music. You know what I mean? Like, this... Like, I put this in with, like, Fleetwood Mac, like I said, Tori Amos, Sarah McLachlan, just, like, very moody, atmospheric, like, true artists, you know what I mean? Like, just, yeah, she has such a powerful energy and aura about her. Yeah, it's just also interesting how just some artists can create such a profound sense of like atmosphere. You know what I mean? Like, it's not everyone can do it. You know, you review enough songs like I have, and you start to notice just like the fundamental differences in artists. You know, and like she could give this entire backing track to another artist, and yeah, that artist wouldn't be able to merge with the, you know, make it this what it is. You know what I mean? Her energy is just very serene. You know, like I love stuff like this. But yeah, to break down this specifically, it's like definitely vocally, I think Dolores has just a very, as I said, just sensitive, soft voice. But what I like about it, and I don't know if this is about her voice or the music, but it doesn't sound overly pure. Like, there's some artists where, you know, like the chorus, I find sound very pure. And they have some very atmospheric songs, but Andrea is just such a pure singer. You know what I mean? Like, or at least the songs we've heard by her, where Dolores, it's like she can tap into that serenity, but there's a bit more of a haunting feeling to her voice. You know what I mean? Like, she's always on the verge of feeling something so deeply, like she's going to break down. You know what I mean? Like, she's just, like, I feel like she feels things very, very deeply. And just the atmosphere and instrumental of the song were phenomenal. Like I said, interesting thing having the drums be a bit faster. You know what I mean? And I love that post-chorus when she does that interesting haunting thing with her voice. I just find that very cool. But anyway, let's jump in the lyrics here, because I'm curious what that, you know, like the Red Riding Hood kind of looking person is. Like, I had kind of like an epiphany when I was listening to this. I think that on one hand, because it's not her daughter, you know what I mean? Like, the way that she was running after that girl, like, it's not the way you run after someone you know. It's just like you're running after someone you think you know, or someone you don't know, but they just intuitively catch you. You know what I mean? And this, my first epiphany, my first thought on this is that is symbolizing her younger self, like her inner child. You know, you hear about that sometimes, like we all divorce ourselves from a deeper part of us as we get older, you know, as society tells us that we can't, you know, be a dreamer anymore. We have to give up the things we love. We have to give up fantasy. We have to give up all these things. We have to get into the real world, as was often told to me when I was growing up. But it's like, I feel like, you know, literally, like, you kill a part of you when you do that. And I feel like in some sense what this video for her is she'd caught a glimpse of this, like, inner child, this part of her that she lost. And that's why I feel like the way she looked at that child almost felt like this, like where are you? Like, this almost like, I know you and I don't know you. It's almost like she's lived her life and divorced herself from a part of herself for so long that when she catches a glimpse of that, she almost forgets that is part of her. And she's like trying to find it. And so that's what I kind of got, is that she was like chasing after, trying to get in touch with a deeper part of herself that she had run away from. But let's see this. This is just an ordinary day. Wipe the insecurities away. I can see that the darkness will erode. Looking out the corner of my eye, I can see that the sunshine will explode far across the desert in the sky. What I get from that is this is someone who is in depression, in anxiety, in the darkness, in the gray. Yeah, in the gray. And it's like they're looking out for faith that things will get better. And I know, like, anyone who's been through this, it's kind of like what you do, you know what I mean? Like, it's so dark and so gray for so long that you start to just hope that it'll be better. It's like, you know, you forget what better feels like. You forget what it feels like to just be free and at peace, because you've been depressed and living with that low-level chronic anxiety for as long as you can remember. And it's almost like believing in a god, believing in your own peace one day, you know? Beautiful girl, won't you be my inspiration? Beautiful girl, don't you throw your love around. What in the world could ever come between us? Beautiful girl, I'll never let you down. Yeah, okay, this kind of answers my question. I think this is about the beautiful girl inside of her. You know, be careful, don't throw your love around. This world is cruel, this world is cold, this world will eat you. If you give it too much love, it will suck all the love out of you. And it will replace it with just this coldness, this pervasive coldness. And what in the world could ever come between us? I won't ever let you down. But we always kind of tend to in the end. This is the beginning of your day. Life is more intricate than it seems. Always be yourself along the way, living through the spirits of your dreams. Wow. Man, absolutely brilliant song. And yeah, so now, first of all, what are your favorite Cranberry songs and what are your favorite Dolores O'Riordan songs? Because I definitely want to check out more. And I want to see if the Cranberries have this kind of sense of haunting, pervasive atmosphere. Because I love this kind of stuff. Fleetwood Mac, you know, Dreams, Gypsy, Tori Amos, like A Sort of Fairy Tale, Crucify, Sarah McLachlan, Fallen, Possession, like, you know what I mean? Like, I love these songs, this style of music, you know? But anyway, so yeah, tell me, what are your favorites? And we'll check out some of those. And lastly, I want to give a big shout out to my Tier 3 patrons. So we got Melanie Scott, Amber Kelly, Andy, Ayla, Charles, Francis, Laura, Lorne, Mans, Mark, speak of the devil, Matthias, Matt, Melissa, Merrick, Michael, Nora, Paul, Richard, Robbie, Russ, Sebastian, Sharon, and Tess. So shout out to all of you, and I'll see everybody again tomorrow. I love you.